Alrighty. Now in this video, we're going to start showing our notifications. So for that, we can simply go to our code in here. Let's open our notifications. Right here, we're going to have to look through these because here, if you can see inside here, we have a new follow notifications, we have a post liked notification, and we have a new comment notification. So for this video, we're only going to show them first and then work on the first one, and then work on these other two in the later videos. Right, so let's go to a notification blade file right here. In here, let's pass a variable to our blade. We can call this notifications. And here, since if you check in the user model right here, we're using this notifiable trait, this one. If you check, go to definition. While you're here, also go to check out this has database notification. In here, you can see we have these notifications, which just links to their morph many notifiable trait as a polymorphic relationship. So we can actually get these and query these notifications. So close that and that and that. In here, we can simply say auth user notifications. Right, this will pass notification to our blade file. And then here in the blade file, we're going to check. In here, let's say add for each. You can say notifications as notification. Actually, let's move this for each inside this space y because we want to access these, not the whole file outside, not this whole element outside. Right, so in here, we can simply get this for each and put it here in the end. So put this in between the for each. Like we're not going to use a switch case. Right, so here add switch. There, we're going to get notification type. And in here, we're going to check. The first case will be if it belongs to, for example, app notifications, new follower notification. Make sure you type this as it is. All right, app notifications, new follower notification. If that's the case, then I'm gonna get this one. Let's just repeat this quite a number of times here. 1, 2, 3. And here it's gonna be something different. You're gonna say post liked. So here let's just remove this. Let's say post liked notification. Also here we can say new comment notification. Make sure it's spelled correctly. But since we have 3 now, which we can case and break. Now let's copy this new follower notification, paste it in here, and let's copy this post liked, paste it in here. Let's copy this new comment, paste it in there. All right, let's just format the document. Awesome. Now in here, let's focus on this new follower notification. So here, after you have the notification inside this case, right, make sure inside the case. Now here we're gonna get the user because we are passing some attributes here, like user ID inside notification data, like we did in the previous videos. So in here, we're simply going to do something like add PHP. Here, let's say user is equals to the app access the model here directly. App models user find. Actually, remove this quotes. Find this is since it's inside PHP. No need to add the quotes here. We're simply using pure PHP. Here we can say this notification data user ID. This will get the user ID from notification data and get the user model. Like that. Just add something like that there. But after doing that, we can get this user, copy this user. Now we can use it inside our case. This one, our case for app notifications, new follower notification. In here, in the route, let's do route, profile home. Let's pass the user username. Same applies to this one. Copy this inside the link, paste that there. Here the name, change it to user name, this user. Here the date, change it to notification created at. Here say short, we're using Carbon for this short absolute diff for humans. I hope it's correct. All right, and then down here I'm gonna add 2 buttons now, saying if user is following this user. If I am following this user, then I'm gonna show the following button, this one. Paste that, and equally, paste that, and here, and just uncomment it. And just put it in one line here, Control J, like that. So if I'm following this user, then show the following button, or else show the follow button. In here, I want to add some functionality. So right here in the buttons, let's add something like wire click, the toggle follow for user. Actually, here let's do user ID. Right now, for this, we can just write it manually, or we can go to our home because we did something similar in our home, and then let's just copy the toggle follow, this one. Copy the toggle follow method, close that. Actually, the home that we checked was the home for our profile, the actual main home. Right, after copying that method, now let's go to notification. Let's just paste the method in here. Here, copy the user model, inject it here, and yes, all done. But after copying that, we can also here check the same thing we did in the item right there. Here we can say if of user is following the user that we just passed here, then we can notify this user. So here say user notify new follower notification. Let's pass the off user in here. All right. Now if you go back and refresh, okay. So right now, in order for this to work, you have to log in two different browsers. So right here, I have two browsers with two different users. So I'll go to my profile for this one user. Right here, I'll copy this profile, and then I'll go to the other browser, paste the link in here because I'm also logged in there. So you take me to the profile of this user. In here, I'm already following this user. So I'll just unfollow here, and then I'll click follow. And if you can check, go to our notifications. If I refresh, you see our new follower notification has been created. And then let's go ahead and actually, since we followed here, let's go back to this browser, refresh, and then let's check notifications here. If I check, you will see Emma Navarro started following you. So it's working fine. And we can also return the favor by following this user who has followed us, like that. And since we are implementing notifiable in this action, we can also go ahead to this browser and refresh. Right now we're refreshing because we have not yet implemented real-time listening to notifications. So we'll do that in the later videos. But for now, if we check, we can see Ella Davidson started following you. So the following notification is working perfectly and fine. And I think that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.